Hey guys, it's Hannah here. Today I wanted to show you a quick recipe for granola. Now we're going to make a pumpkin spice, pumpkin seed granola bar today. Now you can definitely make this whatever you want, but we are going to start off with whole grain quick oats. We're going to use 2 cups of those. You can use gluten-free if you like, or you can even use breakfast cereal. We've done that before and it turns out great. So we've got our 2 cups of whole grain quick oats. And what we're going to do is combine all of our nuts and oats and other flavors in here ahead of time, and we're going to toast it all together. So we have this, and then we're going to add in a 1/4 cup of pumpkin spice pumpkin seeds. Now you can definitely just use plain pumpkin seeds if you like, but I really like the pumpkin spice flavored ones, which you can make on your own, but I went ahead and bought some because it saves me that much more time. And then I also have in here 3 tablespoons of chopped pecans, and I bought them chopped, pre-chopped, but then I went ahead and cut them up a little bit smaller so you get more pecans in every bite. And also I have in here 3/4 teaspoon of pumpkin spice seasoning and also a 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon seasoning. So I just have all this together in this bowl, and we're gonna put all this in here. And then to that, we are also going to add a 1/4 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes. Now, you can also substitute really any of these things for different nuts or raisins or dried fruit or really whatever you like. But this is just one recipe that we really love around here. So you just get it all combined pretty well. And then we're gonna go ahead and toast this on 350 for 8 to 10 minutes. Now this step is not necessary, but I think that it definitely adds a lot in flavor, and I feel like it makes it almost taste like a cookie, like a no-bake cookie after you're done with it. So we're gonna do that, and then I will see you guys in just a second. Okay guys, I'm back. So our next step that we're gonna do is we're gonna make the liquid part that is gonna bind all the granola together. So in this pan I have added, and I went ahead and mixed it all together for you on the stove so that you could see what it looked like. So what we have in here is a 1/4 cup of, I use local honey, and then also a 1/4 cup of coconut oil, and then 1 tablespoon of nut butter. I went with a peanut butter, natural peanut butter, but you can definitely go with an almond butter. Thanks, Paisley. And then I just added a dash of salt. Now I went ahead and put it on the stove. You're gonna see what it's gonna look like all mixed together. And as it sits here, the longer it sits, it gets thicker and thicker. So you wanna keep it kind of warm, keep stirring it. And after you've taken it off the stove, so not while it's on the heat, you wanna add in a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. So just splash some in. And then you're gonna keep mixing it all together. So our oats are still toasting. They have about 2 minutes left. So it only took me maybe 4 or 5 minutes to combine everything together on the stove and get it nice and cooked down. So I will show you guys how to combine in just 1 second. Okay guys, so I've got my toasted oats out of the oven. What I'm gonna do is just mix them all into one big bowl. And the reason I'm taking them out of this is because I'm actually gonna line it with parchment paper so they can set up in this. So we're gonna let that cool. And then we're gonna add in all of our mixture. We're gonna mix it all around and get everything nice and saturated. Okay, and the longer you let this set on the oven, it will get a little bit thick, so you wanna try to get it out quickly. Okay, and we'll just mix it all in here. Nice and squished together. And whenever I had that on the stove, I didn't bring it to a boil. I just combined everything together, and whenever it started to get close, like it looked like it was starting to thin and get ready to boil, I went ahead and turned off the heat and took it off before I added that vanilla extract in. All right, so it looks like this is all mixed in. We're gonna let that sit for just a second and cool down before we line our glass dish and get it ready to set up. Hey guys, okay, so what I typically do is I go ahead and toast the oats in advance before I make the mixture. So that way it's nice and cooled by the time that I'm ready to put it in. So let me show you what these are gonna look like. it looks still like it's falling apart, but when you smush it down, you can see that it binds together. So that is what we're looking for. So now that we've let that cool a little bit and we've made sure that everything is nice and coated, we are going to take our parchment paper, and I went ahead and cut it out to shape, and I like to fold down the sides. You can see I've smushed it in to make it fit, but I like to fold down the sides all around so that way whenever I do put it down in, it fits to the shape, makes it a little bit easier because it's not always the easiest stuff to work with because it likes to pop out on you. So we're gonna go ahead and start and put some of it in here. And we'll do it little by little because it can kind of get all over the place if you're not careful. And then we'll just kind of smush it down. Okay, we'll do some more. And like I said, we've done this with Cheerios before even, and chocolate chips. We made like a chocolate chip peanut butter breakfast bar, and Paisley really loved those. So it's a lot of fun to let the kids kind of pick out what they want to put in them, and you know exactly what's in them. You know there's no added artificial sweeteners or anything like that in there. And the way that I store these is typically to just put them in a good container for the fridge and just go ahead and have them cut into bars or little squares if you want those. And you can just have them in your refrigerator and pop them out when you're ready to go. And you can even freeze them if you want and keep them for even longer. So we usually finish ours off though before we would have time to freeze them because they go pretty quick around here. Okay, I'll get this last little bit. And this much you can make either 8 or 10 breakfast bars. I usually cut mine into 10, and that is less than 200 calories a bar. But if you do, and I'm not sure of the exact amount, I'll have to look. I'll post it below. But if you do 8 bars, then it's about 260 calories, I believe, which really isn't bad for a breakfast that's going to be filling and full of all kinds of healthy fats and oats and things that are going to keep you full. And they're whole grain, so that's great. All right, so I think I've got this all pushed down. It takes a little bit of elbow grease, but you're going to want to let this chill in the fridge for at least 2 hours before you try cutting it. And if you can let it chill overnight, that's even better. But 2 hours should be sufficient. All right, so let me show you guys what it looks like. And I'll show you guys the finished product as well. And after that 2 hours, if you want to check it and pull it out and make sure that it looks like that it's hard enough and set up, you can kind of push it down some more if it's not at that point. But let me show you guys what that's going to look like. So it's all smushed down. It looks like a giant granola bar right now. So I'm really excited about these. Thanks for watching. Let me know if you have any questions or if you want to know any other recipes that we have with the granola or cereal bars or anything like that. Please comment and let me know if you have any requests also. Thank you for watching and have a great day.